guys, it's Nina from Worship Piano Tutorials, and I'll show you how to play the song In the Silence by Jason Upton. So the introduction will look like this. So that's the introduction, and before we go into showing you how to play, I just wanted to remind you that this tutorial is sponsored by my viewers. To get more information, click on the link above about Patreon. It's a service where you just donate how much you can, and I continue to provide these videos for you guys. So you could go ahead and do that. So the chords for the introduction are B minor, A, and G. And the way you play it with your left hand is you're going to be playing the 1st, 5th, and 8th of B minor, and then 1st, 5th, and 8th of A, and then G, and again. And if you're not used to playing chords like this, I want you to kind of practice it to get used to that feeling of your hand kind of playing like that. And with your right hand, you're going to be pressing D, D, E, E, C sharp, and then D, B, and then again D, D, E, E, C sharp, and then D. Finish it off with that. So together, it should look like this. So, when you start the verse, you can choose to do that same introduction thing. Tired of telling me. If you want, you could just go into B. Tired of telling you have me. Another thing that I wanted to add about this song is sometimes you could do this flowy style, but sometimes you could just press on the key. So just with one finger. I noticed Jason does that a lot. Like, if he wants it to be really quiet, he won't play that flowy style, but if he wants it to be loud, so tired of telling you have me, so he can make it really flowy and loud, but sometimes he'll just press on one bass note if he really wants it to be quiet. So keep that in mind. Depending on how you want to sing the song, how you want it to sound, know that you can switch it between the flowy or just pressing with the octave, for example. So getting into the verse, the chords there's a lot of chords, so they are up there so you can see. It's a B minor, A, G, that's what we start with, and we repeat that 4 times. And then we go into this thing where we do this D over F sharp, E minor, and then again D over F sharp and G, and then B, D over F sharp, G, and then again E, D over F sharp and G twice, and then an A sustained. I know that sounds pretty complicated, but it's actually not too bad. So, going from verse. Another thing that you must know before going into the verse is that I'm going to be doing a fast flow, what I call. So instead of playing like this with my left hand, I'm also going to do this. So what I call that is like a fast flow, right? So here you have the slow, and then, so what I do is I'm playing the inverted G with my right hand, and with my left hand I'm playing the regular G, the 1st, 5th, and 8th. So I play them really fast, and I continue them with the 3rd and 5th of G with my right hand. So helps with that long transition between lines of the verse. So if you want, really practice this. Look back at it, watch it again, watch in slow motion if that helps. Anyway, so going into the verse. Tired of telling you you have me. instead of playing my right hand like this, I'm going to play it like this. And then you have the transition D over F. And then E minor. Because I'd rather stand here speechless. So B minor with no great words. D over F, G to say. E minor. If my silence is more truthful, and my ears can hear, I walk away. So you just end it like that. A sustain. Then you go into the chorus. So I hope you have no questions about the verse. If you do, go ahead and comment, ask. The chorus starts with B minor, A, and then D over F sharp and G. So the chorus is a bit more simple with chords, just 4 chords that constantly repeat. So B minor. In the silence, A. You are speaking. So D over F and then G. So that was the chorus. Just very simple 4 chords. Some of the things I'm sure you're wondering what in the world I'm doing. It's really hard to explain when you're really in it, but you might have noticed that sometimes I'm not just playing this flowy style. Sometimes I'm playing the 1, 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 8th. So I might be doing some of that because sometimes I just want that loudness of the 1st, 3rd, and 5th, so it's a lot more notes, right? So you can play that. Sometimes I'm adding sustained chords to the G. That's another thing that I'm doing. And if you're looking for like transition notes with your right hand, feel free to add any notes that are in this realm, like, you know, when you're starting. Anyway, so going to verse 2, it's really identical to verse 1, you know. Jesus, can you hear me? Transition. I saw it scream me out. And then you go back into the chorus. So very simple song. In the end, you just do, you know, in the silent, to be silent in me, to be silent in me, and those chords are same as chorus. So you have the B, A, D over F sharp, G. In me. Sustained, and then I went really fast and continued it with my right hand. So D over F, G. So then I go really fast again. Then I start off slow, go fast, G. So I'm sure you kind of see the pattern where I start out slow, so slow. So notice how I start out, and then I go really fast. And continue it with my right hand. So B, A, sustained, and then G over F. G, B minor, A. So that's kind of the pattern. You start out slow, and then you continue that flowy at the end when you do the instrumental and, you know, spontaneous worship or whatever you do. Anyway, guys, that's the whole song. It's a completely new song for me. I really had to learn it. It's pretty hard with the chords, you know, but definitely learn it. It's such a gorgeous song, and let me know what worked for you, what didn't. Hope to see you on my next video.